I
right?
wonder how many people sell cards, for however much money they sell them for and have like a seller's remorse. Like
Uh,
how many buyers are
I
turning.
would think there's quite a bit. I think we know one. I think we know one pretty well that has a little buyer's or seller's remorse on something that he sold. I
Oh,
won't speak for him because he's not here.
yeah.
But
But, oh,
like,
I'm
yeah, I
sure.
mean, I think
And
there's a. I think there's.
you take the romantic out of John because I understand that. But like somebody who sells like $1 million card, do you think somebody selling $1 million card and then turning around and having seller's remorse, but having that remorse because it's like, I can't believe I had this card and I got rid of it. Like the 1952
Think that's your
Topps
only chance,
Mickey
right?
Mantle, if you have one of the PSA 10 Mickey Mantles and you sell that card, I have to think that of you are, even though now you probably going to have like a $20 million card or $20 million in your possession, are you going to sit back and go,
Yeah.
I probably should not have sold that because now I
There's
don't have it anymore.
maybe what I mean, there's maybe what five, I would say like a PSA 10 mantle, the highest rated PSA or SGC Onus Wagner. There's probably five of those cards where maybe somebody's going to be like, I can't believe I have to sell this versus like, God, I wish I could just put this in my pocket and just like run away. But my initial reaction was like, if they're doing volume, no, because they're touching so much stuff that you're like, to us, it'd be like, whoa, this is cool. But to them, it's just like they're numb to it. They're like, oh, yep, 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 yep. Sure, Golden and all them, Probenstein, they're moving out of fives, out of tens constantly. Like they're not like getting, whoa, because they're seeing them all the time.
Do you,
So it's,
I can't even imagine somebody like a Golden, like truly admiring some of the pieces that are coming through, you know, I mean, some of the history that comes through their company, like, are you really
I'm with you.
I don't know if you're sitting back and truly understanding what you have in front of you before you're just sending it off on an auction and, "Okay, on to the next one," you
Yeah,
know?
I'll smoke a pack of Piedmonts if I could, if for a chance to get one of the Onus Wagners, like I'll smoke a pack right now. I don't care.
The one of the, owners of the PSA 10 Mantle, there was always so many videos where people called him crazy when he bought it back in, I can't remember what the year was, but he paid like 30 something thousand dollars for it, and they told him he was nuts.
I mean, not even, I mean, semi-related, but like somebody bought the Cal Raleigh Superfractor Auto for $300 at a show. It just sold for 62 grand.
Yeah, man.
So it's like, holy moly. That's crazy.
I mean, and just how lucky are you that you ended up, hey, you know what? I mean,
But
especially
that's,
a
I mean,
super
like that's
fractor
a
one.
Seattle,
Yeah.
but that was a Mariners fan who's like, oh, that's a Mariner super, like, give me that. That I've never
Yeah,
seen a super
I don't
fractor
think just some
auto.
random person
No,
was just like, "That's a
no.
101 Cal Raleigh, like, I'm a buy."
I
No,
mean, it
that
might have
was
been that, but
probably,
like it was
it was more than
probably
likely it was a Mariners fan, and are you buying that car because Cal Raleigh is my favorite player and I don't care about, I don't care about the
yeah.
value of
The
it right
Marlins
now?
are the Mariners are their favorite, or is their favorite team. That's why he bought it, and they're probably like, oh, this guy probably hits a ton of. He was probably hitting a ton of homers in the minors. Maybe it was just I don't, whatever his story was. I don't really know his story. He's great now. He's a good story, great nickname, all that. So good for that seller if that was true. Obviously, I saw it on Twitter, so take it with a grain of salt. But I was like, I'd believe that was true
Think they
because
sold it too soon?
no, nope. I think they moved. I think they probably had a situation that we just talked about. They're like, oh, this is awesome.
Yeah,
Like,
sell it.
holy crap. I picked it. I picked the winner. I picked the winner. How could I would be, it almost gets to the point where you'd be kind of dumb to,
Not sell it. Yeah.